one of them trunks. I keep finding things. I found a picture of an album, and I hid it, and I don't know where I hid it.
Uh-oh.
But it's got all you children, all the grandchildren, great grandchildren. The pictures of them when they were first born.
Yeah.
And I said, somebody's gonna get that.
Is it in the
I didn't want to give it to somebody that's just gonna get rid of it.
Is it in the coffee table with all the other
So
ones?
I hid it in that going thing, but I got it in the house somewhere.
Did you go to the military right out of high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I went to college. Went to Wake Forest.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I went to Wake Forest, played basketball. I had everything, but I had my room and my board and my books. I had the whole thing paid for.
Yeah.
It didn't cost nothing. And they freshmen couldn't play varsity then. And I was on the freshman team. And I lived in the gym.
Uh-huh.
And didn't study. And so at the end of the first semester, we got the grades that come in, and that was in January of '54. And I was freshman class, and they come in, and they said, you got to go see the dean. I went in there, and he said, you threw away your basketballs, and your grades aren't up at par.
Oh, no.
He said, no more basketball. And they said, we're going to pull your scholarship. I said, okay. He said, what you want to do? He said, if you stay, you're going to be on probation. You're not going to have allowed any cuts from your classes or anything. I said, well, I don't know. I'll go back to the dorm. Decide. But I'd already decided. I walked out of that building, and it was in Wake Forest, North Carolina. Hit that highway. Where you going? I said, I'm going to Raleigh, which wasn't about 30 miles.
Yeah.
And I said, drop me off at the Army Depot. Yeah. And I went in there, and he came in and said, what you need? I said, I want to join the Army. He said, well, what did you do in civilian life? I said, I was a student. He said, what kind of work did you do? I said, I primed a backer. He said, you what? I said, I primed a backer. That's what I done. He said, in other words, you're a farmer? I said, no, I wasn't a farmer. I helped a farmer. And they said, well, do you want to go airborne? And I said, what's that? And they said, well, it's an infantry outfit, but you can make $50 more a month. I said, sign me up for that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Because we didn't make about $65 a month then.
Ooh-wee.
I said, God, yeah, sign me up for that airborne school.
Yeah.
And so, what was so funny though, they put us all on a bus. They said, all the airborne guys get over here, you're going to Fort Benning, Georgia, and all the other guys going here. I said, why is he separating us? He said, you're going to jump school. I said, what you talking about jump school? He said, you signed up to be the paratroopers. I said, I did.
Oh, no.
I was only 18.
You didn't
I didn't know
any
what
different.
airborne was. Come to find out, I was headed to Fort Benning, Georgia.
Oh, Lord. Get tossed
Never
out of
been
an
in a plane
airplane.
before. Jumped out of the first 30 airplanes I ever went up in. I never landed an airplane until I come from Germany. We went over a ship. But I had a good time. Yeah, and boy from Newport was at jump school with me, Roy Dennis. And he lived up there by the power tower.
Yeah.
Big old house. And they suckered him in the same way.
$50 more.
From Newport, we didn't know that. And we were going to jump out of the airplane door, so I don't know. I said, they said, all you got to do is jump. And we took off.
Woo.
They trained us how to jump, how to lead
How
the
to
plane
land,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. We spent 3 weeks training. And you get the door positions and all that stuff. And you're supposed to count, and I was about far through that post, we had 20 men stick. and they started shuffling out that door. I was real nervous until you started moving.
Yeah.
And then you had all this mess on you, just everybody's moving. And they said if you didn't make your door turn, the jump master was gonna kick you out.
Oh no.
I said, God Almighty, I don't want him to kick me out because I want to get a good door position.
Yeah.
But when I jump, you're supposed to jump. I made my turn good and I made my jump, but you're supposed to count like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. If your parachute ain't open, you pull your reserve.
Yeah.
But I got to the door and he didn't even get to touch me. I jumped,
Oh no.
didn't close my eyes, didn't count or nothing. I just closed my eyes and all of a sudden, vroom, vroom, vroom. Look, my parachute was open.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't do nothing you're supposed to do. I looked at her and there she was, just as pretty. I told old boy, I said, I ain't coming down. It didn't feel like you was coming down.
Yeah, did you just floating?
We had like 50 parachutes up there. And guys, the next thing you see guys hit another chute and bounce off of it and all. And but anyway, I come on in and they said, don't look at the ground because you pull your feet up. And that's where you get hurt.
Yeah.
You can't keep your feet down if you're looking at the ground. It's just a tendency to throw your feet up.
Yeah. Out of fear.
And the first thing I did was look at that ground. I felt my feet coming up like that. And I come in backwards.
Oh no.
I hit the ball of my feet, my ass, and my head, and roll right back up on my feet. You're supposed to come in like this or that. I said, hell, I'm coming in backwards. And I hit the balls of my feet, my butt, my helmet, and rolled right back up on my feet. Them other guys were getting drug on the ground and all. I was right back on my feet.
Whoops.
How the hell did you do that? And I said, I just come in backwards. But the guys were coming in backwards. You're supposed to turn.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I said, I just want to get down.
Oh. Did your parachute ever not open and you had to pull your reserve?
Yeah, one time, but the chute finally opened. What happened, you got two doors. You got the starboard door and the port door, and you go out. You got 20 people in each one. You go, I mean, so you alternate.
Yeah.
But man, a guy named Fletcher went out the door at the same time.
Uh-oh.
And I went right through his risers.
Uh-oh.
And I got a picture. They got a picture of it in there, and they give it to me. But they got, and I went through his risers, and you're supposed to climb up and hold on to him.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Climb on." I said, "No, I ain't climbing nowhere." And we got a picture of my chute was open out here, and his chute had two parachutes.
Oh my
and
Lord.
He was above my head, right about far from Josh above my head, and I was below. And I hit the ground. He hit the ground. We didn't get hurt.
You're fortunate.
But they took a picture of them coming down with two parachutes. That's the only time I had any. But my TI was from Newport, the jump school, Dave Simmons. He lived right up the street there, right across from, right downtown Newport, right across from where, what's his name used to live? Well, Roy Thomas, you know where that real beautiful house is?
Yeah.
The one that's the guy keeps real nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's two houses down there, and he was our TI, and he gives a lot of. He's hard on some jump school, and then they get off jump school, and he says, "Look," he said, "I'm hard on you guys because I want you to make it, because you had to do 50 push-ups before you could out. Hell, I couldn't do about 20." And so every time somebody drop, give me 10, drop, give me 10 too slow. Drop, give me 10 too fast, drop, give me 10. He kept me on the ground, and I could do my 50. But at night, he was married, and you know Lee Simmons?
Yeah.
It was his daddy.
Oh, okay.
And they invited us around to supper. I told you, I said. Yeah, Lee Simmons, Kevin Kevin Pelfrey's granddaddy was my TI in jump school.
Nice.
You know Kevin Pelfrey?
I think so.
Yeah. I know you know Lee Simmons.
Yeah.
He owned something. But it was 18 years old, didn't know nothing.
$50 more, I'll do it. That's funny. What you mean, jump school?
Well, we first took off. I'd never been in an airplane before. Old flying boxcar, those things are. And the roar looked at me and said, "I'll be glad to jump out this thing, won't you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm not ready to go to. I believe it's going to crash because it was shaking so bad." Because it's only 1,000 feet ain't very high.
No, not very high at all.
But what scared us, we went to jump school. They said, "We're going to give you a demonstration of what a 1,000-foot jump looks like."
Uh-huh.
And they flew this plane over. And this guy comes out the plane. He said, "When you first see him, start counting." And he jumped. We saw him leave the plane at 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. No parachute open, but it was stringing 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. He hit the ground. I said, "Damn!" Oh, it scared us to death, you know. She said, "That's how long it takes you to hit the ground if the chute don't open." She said, "So you better listen and do what we say."
I hope that was a dummy, wasn't it?
I said, 8 seconds, you're going to hit the ground. And couldn't find out it was a dummy they
Oh,
threw
good.
out.
That's good.
They've done everything in the world to make you quit.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the point.
They couldn't make me quit, though. I only weighed 130 pounds.
Yeah.
And I've been playing basketball. I was in shape. They said, "You guys got to run." I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You had to run a mile at jump school with your shoot on, a mile with it back. I didn't have no trouble. Some of them guys couldn't quite do it.
Yeah.
But then them pull-ups and push-ups, I couldn't do them, but I could do them when I left there.
There you go.
I couldn't do about 5 pull-ups. My arms wasn't that big around.
Yeah.
But Josh has got small arms, but he's strong.
He's strong as an ox.
His daddy's strong.
Yep.
He lifts that sheetrock up with one hand.
Yep. To put it above your head, yeah.
Pure spite.
Pure spite, you said. There he goes to walk his dog.
He's gonna go pee on the mailbox.
Yeah. Whew.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Grinder's fixed up, Granddad.